Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome again, guys. Welcome back to another video lecture by Kami Microbiologist. So today in this video we are going to talk about next MCQs of the medical microbiology, means that is the chapter number 9. And as in the previous videos, if you guys remember, we talked different MCQs of the microbiology, and we also talked different MCQs of the microbiology that is related to the medical microbiology. We already talked other microbiology MCQs of the different chapter. If you missed these, so the link will be present in the description, then you will check out this all video lecture. So let's start our MCQs journey of the chapter number 9 from 176. So 176 MCQ says that the following are the test organism used for the IP microbiological assay of antibiotics. Match them correctly. Okay, now these are the antibiotics, as you can see, and these are the bacteria. So we have to match this antibiotic with the correct bacteria, means those bacteria which are get sensitive to the antibiotic. So we have to cross match this antibiotic with the particular bacteria. For example, the first point, that is the rifampicin. So the first point is the rifampicin. So mostly the rifampicin is effective against Bacillus cereus. So for Bacillus subtitle. So for one, the correct option is D. Then we have tetracycline. So the tetracycline is mostly used for the Bacillus cereus. E is the correct option. Then we have third number, which says that streptomycin. So streptomycin is especially for E. coli. Then we have chloramphenicol. So chloramphenicol is also for the E. coli. It is also used for the Klebsiella as well, but also for the E. coli. Then we have 177 MCQs, which says that the drugs mentioned below are produced by the species mentioned from A to E. Match them correctly. Now as you can see, these are the drugs, and these are the drugs that are produced by each of the organisms. So we have to correctly match them. For example, we have the first point that says that rifampicin. So remember, the rifampicin is mostly produced from Streptomyces medullataris. So for 1C is the correct option. Then we have nestin, which is produced by Streptomyces nouriceus. So for 2, the correct option is E. Then we have amphotericin B, that is produced from the Streptomyces nudus. So for 3, the correct option is D. Then we have candicina. Candicine is actually produced from the Bacillus polymyxia. So for B, the correct. So for 4, the correct option is B. We have 178 MCQs, which says that match the correct method of sterilization listed A to E. For example, we have the first sterilization of the drugs, that is the tetracycline injection. So this tetracycline injection is mostly done by the prepared by aseptic method. So we mostly prepare by aseptic method. So D is the correct option for 1. Insulin injection. So the insulin injection is actually sterilized by aseptic method. So C is the correct option for 2. Quinine injection. So quinine injection is actually sterilized by heating in an autoclave. So E is the correct option for 3rd. Then we have morphine injection. So morphine injection is usually sterilized by aseptic method. So for 4, C is the correct option. Sorry, for 4, B is the correct option, sterilized by heating with bacteria. Okay. Now let's see the 179 MCQs, which says that the match the following rickettsial disease with their respective organisms. Okay, now these are the rickettsia diseases, as you can see, and these are the rickettsia species. So we have to match them correctly. For example, first is epidemic typhus. So this epidemic typhus is actually matched with the B, Rickettsia prowazekii. Then we have scrub typhus. So for 2, the correct option is C, Rickettsia typhus. Then we have trench typhus. So trench typhus is trench typhus. The correct option is Rickettsia quintana. D is the correct option for 3rd. Then we have murine typhus. So for murine typhus, we have Rickettsia typhus. E is the correct option. Okay. Then we have 180 MCQs, which says that match the following antimicrobial with their respective side effect A to E. For example, we have acridines. Okay, so for acridines, the correct option is E, toxic to leukocytes and retarded granulation process. Okay, then we have the benzalkonium chloride. So the side effect of this drugs, antimicrobial drugs, is uh, hemolytic. C is the correct option. Then we have third MCQs, which says that the para hydroxy benzoids, third. Okay, so the third answer is B, exhibit synergism and unsuitable for preservative in eye drops. Last we have formalin. So the side effect of the formalin is showed adverse effect on proteins. Now let's see the 181 MCQs, which says that match the following antibiotic with their respective mode of administration. So the first antibiotic is penicillin V. So the mode of action of penicillin V is so we take it orally. Okay, so this is orally administered. Second we have benzathine. So benzathine penicillin. So benzathine penicillin is mostly recommended. It is intramuscular suspension. So A is the correct option. Third we have methicillin sodium. So methicillin sodium is actually recommended for intramuscular injection. E is the correct option. Then we have ampicillin 4. So for 4 the correct option is oral and injection. Then 182 MCQ says that match the following antibiotic with the respect to A to E used for the production. Okay, now the first antibiotic which we produce from, that is the tetracycline, and we mostly get this tetracycline from Streptomyces viridifacins. D is the correct option. Chloramphenicol. So this chloramphenicol is mostly obtained from the Streptomyces venezuela. Then we have erythromycin. We obtain this erythromycin from A, Streptomyces erythraea. Then we have cycloserine. So the cycloserine is obtained from Streptomyces grifolis. So B is the correct option. Now let's see the 183 MCQs, which says that match the following strain with their respective produce antibiotic A to E. So the first antibiotic we have so the first organism we have Streptomyces graeae. So this is the Streptomyces graeae, and they mostly produce this antibiotic streptomycin. Then we have Streptomyces aerophysians. So Streptomyces aerophysian mostly produce D, chlorotetracycline. Then we have third, which says that Streptomyces ramosis. So Streptomyces ramosis mostly produce oxytetracycline. Then we have Streptomyces graeae var porpora. So 4. So the correct option is C, via mycin. Then we have 184 MCQs, which says that match the following antibiotic with their respective disease A to E. The first antibiotic is streptomycin. So the streptomycin is usually used for the tuberculosis. Cycloserine we mostly use it for the anti-spirochetes. Then we have novobiocin. That is mostly used for the streptococcal infection. We have griseofulvine. So obviously griseofulvine is used for the fungal infection. C is the correct option for 4. Now let's see 185 MCQs, which says that match the following antibiotic to their respective side effect. So first we have novobiocin. So the side effect of this novobiocin, so we have the correct option is D, skin rashes. Then we have neomycin. So the correct option of neomycin is kidney problems. Then we have cycloserine. So for third, the correct option is B, damages CNS, central nervous system. We have chloramphenicol. So the side effect of this chloramphenicol is damages hemopoietic system. Let's see the 86 MCQs, which says that match the following antibiotics to their mode of action. So the first antibiotic is tetracycline. So the mode of action of this tetracycline is to chelation of light divalent salt. So B is the correct option. Then we have erythromycin. So erythromycin is mostly involved in the protein synthesis blocking. So it can stop the protein synthesis, we can say. Novobiocin. So novobiocin is actually used for the interfere with conjunction of bilirubin. So we can say D is the correct option. Griseofulvin. So fourth is griseofulvin, and the correct option is E, influences mitosis, which is mostly involved in the fungus. Then we have 187 MCQs, which says that match the following dosage forms which of their respective antibiotics. So the first is tablet, and tablet is mostly used as a colistin. Intravenous injection. So intravenous injection is actually, we have this vancomycin HCl is the correct option. Capsule. So capsule is mostly paromycin sulfate. Then we have 188 MCQs, which says that match the following side effect with their respective antibiotics. For example, we have nephrotoxic. So nephrotoxic. So this nephrotoxic is actually the polymyxin B sulfate. Rashes. Rashes is actually caused by this cephaloridine. Yeah, C is the correct option. Then we have third, hypersensitivity. So hypersensitivity is actually the endomycin. So A is the correct option. Then we have fourth, which is the gastric irritation. This gastric irritation is actually caused by sodium phosphate. Okay. Then we have 189 MCQs, which says that match the following antibiotics with their respective activity spectra A to E. For example, the first antibiotic is bactricine. So this bactricine is mostly used for the gram positive. Gentamicin. So gentamicin is used for the gram negative. Sodium fusidate. Yeah, sodium fusidate is used for the, it's also used for the gram positive. Then we have fremicetin. So this fremicetin is used for the mainly staphylococci. This sodium fusidate, we can use it for the aeruginosa, Pseudomonas aeruginosa, mainly for Pseudomonas aeruginosa. So 190 MCQ says that match the following enzyme with their activities. The first enzyme is hyaluronidase. So the most important activity of this hyaluronidase is reversible catalase the breakdown of the major component. B is the correct option. Collagenase. So collagenase is actually the disintegratase, a constituent of muscle cartilage and bone. So C is the correct option. Then we have lactinase. So the function of this lactinase is actually hemolysis of erythrocyte and the necrosis of other cells. Then we have fourth, which say the leucocidins. So the correct option of this leucocidin is inactivate leukocytes and aid bacterial invasion. So A is the correct option. Then we have 191 MCQs, which says that match the following agricide with their respective mode of action from A to E. So the first MCQ says that hyaluronidase, the one. So for the correct option is B, break down connectivity tissue, increase permeability of the tissue space. Hemolysis. So the correct option for the hemolysis is actually this destroy RBC and other tissue. Then we have streptokinase. So the streptokinase is mostly digest the fibrin of the blood clot. Lectinase. So this lectinase is actually used for the causes RBC lysis and other tissues. Then we have 192 MCQs, which says that match the following term with their respective effects. For example, we have A to E. So the first we have Brucella melanotensis. So the first and the respective effect of this bacteria is this cause Malta fever in goats. C is the correct option. Phylmobacterium species. So Phylmobacterium species is mostly cause influenza like fever. Then we have Chlamydia trachomatis. So this bacteria or organism, we can say, mostly cause A, causes trichoma, conjunctivitis and non-gonococcal gametes. Then we have 4, which says that leptospira hemorrhage. So it is actually the E, Wales disease, or we can say jaundice. So I think 192 MCQs will be enough in this video. Inshallah, in the next video we will start our MCQs journey from 193 till end MCQs, okay, of this chapter. I hope this video is helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching.